Welcome back. During our time at Blawesome, we met with Emilia Brennan of Big Dog Little Bed Productions, a Durham-based production company documenting the project's progress. Now we're with Emilia Brennan from Big Dog Little Bed Productions. It's good to see you. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
I'd like to ask you how you got involved in all of this and a little bit about what it is you're doing.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, I'm from Big Dog Little Bed Productions. We're in downtown Durham, and we do heart-driven, story-driven commercial work typically. And in 2022, we decided, as much as we love our client work, we really wanted to find a few stories that we could pursue just on our own as documentary pieces. So we kind of put a call out for unique and interesting stories around the Triangle, and Blawesome came to us. And Rebecca was immediately just so warm and so magnetic. And so we came out intending to do a story about Blawesome, but as we were chatting with her, she kind of lit up talking about this new project, a Renaissance Fair, and we realized that this was the perfect time for us to kind of sneak in and start documenting. So we've kind of been following her this past year and doing chunks of work. We've got one chapter out documenting the work they've done so far, and our goal is just to, like, every 6 months release a new chapter, what they've been up to, and then down the line potentially string it all together in a feature documentary.
Yeah, you can actually see some of the pieces on their website, and they're really well done and beautiful. They really are. How do you feel about it thus far? Now it's one thing to take on a project, but now you kind of immerse yourself in it. Yeah. How are you feeling about it personally?
I feel so good about it. I think Rebecca is really a beautiful and unique person to follow because she not only has like big dreams and big vision, but she's such an executor as well. So if we're following a story, every time I catch up with her, there's something new. There's a new person on board. The land is about to get cleared. So there's always progress being made. And I know she is doing so much along with other families that are a part of this project, but it's just pretty amazing how quickly they're making progress on this.
So you're in for the long haul.
I think so, yeah.
So I'll come back 10 years from now, hopefully. And you'll still be here.
I'll be
Who
here,
knows?
yeah.
Well, tell me a little bit about the process. You have to plan it out. You have to shoot, you have to do sound, and then you got to put it all together. How does that work for you?
Yeah, it's been kind of a fun guinea pig project for us because we're fitting this story in amidst our own client slate and our commercial schedule. So we're in touch with Rebecca, and I tell her, reach out if something big is happening with the Renaissance Fair, and if I can come out with my camera, if I can squeeze it in between my other shoots and client work, like, I will be there. So it's just been like a back and forth and trying to come out whenever there's something big happening. I really want to come out for when they start taking trees down, because that will be so exciting visually. Yeah, we just kind of come as we can.
Emilia, that's awesome. Thank you very much for joining us. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Let's take a look at some of the work they've been doing.
Being close to somebody moving through the world with a disability is a transformative, beautiful, amazing experience. Ever since he was little, he's just so sweet and unique, and every mother says this about their kid, because it's true. But he just has such a great sense of humor and a fascinating perspective on the world, and he's happy, like, all the time. So we homeschooled Ramey for 8 years, and during that time we did a lot of different community internships, and so he volunteered all over the place, and one of the places that he really enjoyed working was at a little community farm just down the road. And so when we decided to move away from formal academic training, and we're trying to think about what we could put together for him to take that next step in his journey, and we found out about a grant through the Division of Oak Rehab. So we kind of came up with this idea that we would grow flowers. We would grow a signature bouquet, our Good Karma bouquet. The whole idea for that would be, for every Good Karma bouquet that we would sell, we would donate one to someone in the community who would be nominated by somebody else in the community. And the person who would grow and cultivate and deliver those bouquets is my son, Ramey, who has a diagnosis of autism. And the committee at Division of Oak Rehab loved it. So we're doing something really exciting. We got together with 2 other families and we purchased a 20-acre piece of property just down the road. It's a really dreamy piece of real estate. It has a trail already in it, it's all wooded, and we're building a Renaissance fair. And so this is going to be a Renaissance fair that is a project-based training program to train individuals who want to work with people with disabilities, and using the development of a Renaissance fair as the framework to provide that training. So the group would be folks who want to become direct support providers, folks with disabilities, students, and any community members who want to participate in building this Renaissance fair. We will hire field instructors from our local area who can teach history, theater, costume, music, cooking, marketing, grounds maintenance, landscaping, construction, all of the things that you need to have skills in to build a Renaissance fair. And then we'll have a behavior analyst who will help a direct support provider. It might be something like multi-step directions or reciprocal conversations, but we're going to take, designing this costume, and we're going to work on these goals while we're designing this costume. It'll be a 9-month program, and then we'll go live with the Renaissance Fair on the weekends of October. And it'll be a ticketed event, so the community is invited to come in and participate. It will help sustain and support the program. And that'll kind of serve as the final exam. What I love about it is it's so fun. Just the idea of it is really exciting, and also because it's so eclectic. There is something in this work for everyone. We're gonna do costume design, we're gonna do theater, we're gonna do music, we're gonna do turkey legs. And I think, we don't have spaces for people to really get to know each other. Going to Whole Foods or to the library or to the mall, that's not community integration, it's geography. I want to see some social integration. I want to see ways where we can all feel a sense of belonging together, occupy our differences and celebrate them together.
And thank you for watching. We hope you've enjoyed today's show. If you have any questions or would like to know more, visit our website at raleighcw.com and myrdctv.com. I'm Bill LeMay, and thank you for watching Community Matters, and we'll see you next week.